Shalom, shalom. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Hope God gave you another day to redeem yourself of your wrongdoings and things that you did wrong in the past. I pray that you thank Him for His mercy, His truth, His joy, His love, His peace, His faithfulness. You know what I'm saying? Thank Him for all the good things that He's done in your life before you ask Him for anything else. I stopped off at 22 last time, so I'm on 23. Proverbs 23, verse 1. When thou sittest, it's called live a disciplined life. This was perfect for today. That title. That's going to be the title of the video, Live a Disciplined Life. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou of his dainty meats. So basically, those 6 lines or 6 verses is basically talking about not falling for the rich. Like, just because somebody is rich don't mean that they're righteous. 9 times out of 10, the people who desire more riches and things like that, they're wicked people. So don't fall for riches and things like that, things that are pleasing to the eye. It says, labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own understanding. So you might think in your own mind that being rich is the way out, but no, it's not. It's going to cause more problems, more sorrow, more pain. So it says labor not to be rich. And like people, you get caught off guard. Somebody might kill you, you know what I'm saying, because you trust them so well just because they're rich and they might look good, but on the inside they might be wolves, ravenous wolves. They might not have good intentions for you. They might want to kill you. They might have bad thoughts for you. But the only thing that you see is that they're rich. If you was more focused on the inside matters, you will understand that you will look past those riches and be able to assess that person more deeply. You will have discretion with that person. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. The more so which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up and lose thy sweet words. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. I'm going to reread that. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. So don't speak in the ears of fools, because they will despise your wisdom, because they only love foolishness. Wisdom can only be perceived by people that are wise. If you're not wise or wanting to be wise, you will not perceive the words of wisdom. You will be a fool to the words of wisdom, and you will continue in foolishness. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless, for their Redeemer is mighty. He shall plead their cause with thee. Applying thine heart unto instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Withhold not correction from a child, for if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. So basically what that's saying is correct your child. Don't withhold correction from your child. If so, then that child will get out of hand and might become wicked, because you're not correcting your child. You're being your child's best friend and stuff like that. It's saying that if you correct them, whether it's beating him physically or teaching him mentally or something like that, he's not going to die from your correction. He is going to in turn die from being wicked. You know what I'm saying? It said, thou shalt beat him with a rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. So you're going to correct him with that rod, and you're going to deliver him from hell, his soul from hell, because he's going to, hopefully, he's going to receive that correction. He's going to change his ways. If not, he's going to continue to be foolish, and he's going to hell for his foolishness if he continues to live in sin. This is what that's saying. My son, if thine heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Yeah, my reign shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. Let not thy heart, let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long. I like that one a lot. It says, let not thine heart envy sinners, because he's saying that because people who are doing the right thing, they're going to see people that are sinners and see that they're getting riches or they are obtaining things quickly and stuff like that, and you're going to be like, oh, I already getting these things, but they're wicked. You feel what I'm saying? So don't envy the sinner and stuff like that, knowing that just because the sinner might have something that might seem like it's good, and the end is death. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a good thing what he's obtained and stuff like that. So don't think about what he has and stuff like that. Be worried about what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. So don't envy the next person what they have. Only be focused on what you have. For surely there is an end. You see what I mean? Like something that seems good, but surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. Hear thou, my son, and be wise, and guide thine heart in the way. Be not among wine bibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh, for the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty. So somebody that's always drunk all the time, and somebody that's a glutton, that always eating and wants more and more and more, they're going to come to poverty. Because anything in life, you can't have too much of anything in life. And drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child shall have joy of him. Thy father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that beareth thee shall rejoice. My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. Basically, what it says is, for a whore is a deep ditch. Like if you mess with that whore and stuff like that, it's like a deep ditch. You fall into it, it's gonna be hard to get out of that whore. So that's what it means by a deep ditch. And a strange woman is a narrow pit. Same thing. She also lies in wait as for a prey. I got a lot of that in the background. Like my bad. Proverbs 23, verse 29. Who have woe? Who have sorrow? Who have contention? Who have babbling? Who have news without cause? Who have greatness of eyes? They that tarry long at the wine, they that go seek mixed wine. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it getteth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. At the last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things. Yet thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast. They have stricken me, shalt thou say, and I was not sick. They have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? I will seek it yet again. I'm reading one more chapter. 24. I'm out of there. All this background is not really helping me. I can't focus too crazy. There we go. But yeah, it's the last chapter. I can't focus on all this background. Proverbs 24, verse 1. The title of Proverbs 24 is Fear the Lord. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Stop there. Be not thou envious against evil men. So evil people or people that do evil things, don't be envious of them because of their gain. Neither desire to be with them just because you want to get the things that they get. For their hearts study destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. So the people that evil, their heart only wants to do destruction. It only wants to cause destruction, and their lips only talk of lies and mischief. Whose wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding is it established. By knowledge shall his chambers be filled with all the precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increaseth strength. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety. So right there it says, in the multitude of counselors there is safety, because all those counselors will lead you in the right direction. So in a multitude of counselors there is safety, but without any counselors that are righteous, you will most likely make the wrong decisions and take the wrong paths. But in a multitude of righteous counselors, there is safety, because you have a lot of people that's going to tell you the right things. They're going to correct you when you're wrong. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. The thoughts of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doeth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doeth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul when thou hast found it. Then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. So basically, he's making an analogy to you obtaining wisdom and understanding to you eating a honeycomb or tasting honey and stuff like that. It's going to be sweet to you if you obtain knowledge and understanding. So he's making an analogy. Where did I stop at? Let me find it. Alright, I'm at Proverbs 24, verse 15. Lay not wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place, for a just man fall. I like this verse. Let's dive into this verse right here. Verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So stop there. It says, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again. So the righteous man, he's going to fall on his road to perfection and to cut off and die to self and to follow after Christ and things like that. He's going to fall 7 times, but he's going to get up every time and stuff like that. But the wicked, once they fall, they're going to fall into mischief, and they're going to never get back up. They're going to never try to get back on the path of righteousness. Once the wicked fall, they fall forever. But once the righteous fall, they're going to keep getting back up. As long as they continue to put their faith in the Lord, they're going to keep getting back up. So I like that verse right there. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, let not thy heart. Got tongue twisted. Let me reread that. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. So don't be happy when your enemy stumbleth, you know what I'm saying? Unless the Lord see it. That's the next verse. Unless the Lord see it and it displease him and he turn away his wrath from him. So the Lord doesn't like when you are boastful about somebody getting their correction and stuff like that. So just allow the Lord to do his work. Don't be happy about it and stuff like that. Just understand that justice is going to prevail every time. Hold on. All right, bet. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Fret not thyself because of evil men. That is basically, this chapter is talking about, like, don't be envious of people that are wicked, because they don't have no reward at the end of the day. Even though it might seem like they had great riches and things like that, and they obtain things quickly, and the end of it is death. So don't be envious of the wicked, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. So that's another analogy, like like a candle, when it's lit, is going to be put out. And once it's put out, there is no light. So it's basically saying that when the wicked is put out, there will be no light for them. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change, for their calamity shall rise suddenly. Who knoweth the ruin of them both? These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have a respected persons in judgment. Stop there. Let me my fault, bro. I got you. I'm on Proverbs 24, verse 23. I'm about to explain this thing right here on 23. It says, these things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have a respect of persons in judgment. So let me quickly dive into that really quickly. So it's not good to have a respected person. Just because you like somebody or you admire somebody, or you think that that person is just an overall great person, does not mean that you have to withhold your judgment or perverse your judgment for them. A good precept for that is Ecclesiastes 8:11 through 13. Yeah, bro, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna just go into that really quickly since you called it out. Let me just go into that. I was gonna wait for Ecclesiastes after I get done Proverbs, but let's just dive into that really quickly. What you just said, because it's the next chapter. 8 verse 11 through 3. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Facts, bro. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days are be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before thee. Exactly. They're going to do it 100 times, and it might seem like their days are prolonged, but it's not. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong. Facts, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. So facts. That's definitely a good precept. That was a good precept, bro. I appreciate that. That's basically saying exactly what I was just saying in Proverbs, that a righteous man might look at a wicked man who has great gain or attain something quickly, then he might have attained something. He might look at it as a good thing, but don't envy the wicked and stuff like that, because at the end of it, like I said, is death. It's not nothing that's sustainable, something that's going to last forever. Like eternal life with the Lord is eternal. It's going to last forever. Where did I stop at? I think, yeah, I stopped at the respective person. So I'm on 24. Proverbs 24, verse 24. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him, but to them that rebuke him shall be delight. So to the wicked, you know what I'm saying, the people who say to the wicked that they're righteous is going to be a curse to the nations and the people and stuff like that. But to them that rebuke the wicked, it shall be a delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them, because they're rebuking the wrongness. They're not accepting the lies and the deceit and things like that. Every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer. Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Let's stop right there. That's a good one too. I like that one. I'm gonna reread that again. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause. So don't be a witness against your neighbor just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta have a cause to it. Like, let me give an example. Be a witness to your neighbor if that person stole from somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's being a good witness to your neighbor and stuff like that. If he stole and you told the truth about him stealing, that's being a good witness with a cause. But you not being a good witness without a cause is like you saying, like, oh, he smacked that little girl, da-da-da-da. He said something like that, but you didn't have no proof. Like, you just lied just to lie. That's without cause, because you don't like the person. Like, okay, better yet, you lied on somebody because you don't like them. So you're going to cause contentions, and you're going to put lies into the air so that people can perceive him just like how you perceive him. And you're going to try to make them turn on him, but without cause. So that's what that's talking about. Say not, I will do so to him as he hath done to me. So let's start right there. It's going to say what I'm about to say, but let's start right there. Say not, I will do so to him as he hath done to me, because vengeance is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he has done to you, don't do it back to them. Don't render to the man according to what he has done to you. So that's what the next thing says. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding, and lo, it was all grown over with thorns and nettles, and had covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. Then I saw and considered it well, and looked upon it, and received instruction. Yet a little sleep and a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. So I'm gonna stop there. What I got from all that reading and what I got from all those chapters, basically, don't be a false witness, don't envy the sinners, and don't return evil for evil. Allow God to render to every man his works, and don't try to play God. You feel what I'm saying? Allow God and have trust that God's going to make everything right, and he's going to render every man according to his own works and stuff like that. You reap what you sow. So if a wicked person is doing wrong and stuff like that, let them do wrong, because at the end of it is death. God considers the ways of man, so he can't, anything that a man thinks, God's going to know. It can't get past God. So just allow God to do the work and to assess everybody and to judge everybody accordingly. And you just stay away from people who are living wicked or doing things that's wrong and stuff like that. Especially if you try to give them wisdom and you try to help them, but they didn't want it. You feel what I'm saying? Then you could just dust your feet off and keep it moving. Just like how it says in Matthew, it says that somebody doesn't receive the words that's coming from me, when it don't receive you, and the words that's coming from me, you dust off your feet. I'm just paraphrasing, but you dust your feet off and you go to the next house, and you allow your peace to return to you, and you move on to the next house. So that's basically what that's talking about. And what else I get from it is that, like, just don't get tired of doing good. It's going to be times in life where we get tired of doing good, or we think that it's not reaping anything, it's not doing nothing for us. People around us who are wicked or in the world, they're obtaining things quickly that we wanted and stuff like that. Just know that you got to be patient. You got to really just experience life as it goes, knowing that what you might not understand now, you're going to understand later. So just have faith and just do the best that you can in this life. You know what I'm saying? Live righteously and pick yourself up once you fall down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave it off like that. It says, my G, praise the Most High. Praise the Most High, bro. Praise God, bro. I appreciate you. With that being said, I hope everybody has a blessed day. Shalom, shalom. I'm out.